Hello, today I want to review the Kiloview N20. It's an HDMI 4K to NDI encoder and decoder. And we do this the second time. The reason is the first time the results were very bad and the firmware has been on a very early stage. So we arranged to test the device once again. I've updated this guy to the latest firmware and I invite you to see what the results are now. Here you see my test setup that I prepared. You see the GH5, we have a preview monitor to check the signals, and we will connect the Kiloview right now. So we take the loop through, so the output of the Kiloview, the loop output, into the preview monitor, and we will take the camera feed into the input of the Kiloview. The device is not powered yet, and we see we don't have a loop output when the device is off. So please remember, during a show, if you lose power, you lose the loop. Okay, so let's power the device, and we'll allow a little bit. We should see on the preview monitor the camera feed, and I will show you the results on the bottom right here as well once it's up and running. Okay, there's some action going on. So you see the camera feed now, and that's the stream from the device. So this is now the GH5 that you see on the bottom right, going into the Kiloview, and for reference we have the preview monitor now. Okay, so let's see what we have in big. So this is the output, and I can move the camera, so you see the stream, the NDI signal is what I would expect. So this time with the new firmware version, we have a very clear 4K signal. Let's have a view at the web interface. You see, we ingest the 4K, we have 25 frames, we send roughly 170 megabit per second, and that is what you see in the highlighted column row here. This is the network switch, so the switch sees roughly 180 megabits per second in the receive, and roughly 3 megabit in the send direction. So this matches what the UI is telling us. And let's have a look at the firmware. So this time we run the 1.45.0141 version, which is the latest available. Here on the decoding side, in the source list, you see the available NDI streams, and you can assign these streams to decoding presets. So we can take the output from Remix, maybe for preset number 1, and we can take this camera to preset number 2, and now when we activate the output, you see now the remix, and now you see the camera here on the decode, and we can see the output on the preview monitor at the bottom right. So I can switch a little bit, it goes over black, and then it takes, I guess, a few keyframes until the signal is back again. But pretty quick, to be honest, very good in this case as well. So that's the Okay, so encoding and decoding works like a charm. One thing that I couldn't get to work is the IFB communication here. There's no software, there's no additional audio signal that I could identify. So I guess it's just not in the firmware. I don't know if it's coming, but maybe in the future you can use this guy for IFB communication. At this point, not. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful. See you next time.